Hello, hello. Welcome to River City Plus, the show after the show, the River City After Party. Now, I am here with the Happy Brew crew, and we're going to get a Happy Brew view on how it has been since the grand opening just 3 days ago. Now, we're taking a bit of a coffee break because, we're allowed. Luckily, I'm sitting with all the bosses here, so I've got the inside scoop, and I wanted to introduce you to all the people that are making this coffee shop happen. Now, everybody, first of all, can you just wave to River City Plus? We're going to get a chance to chat with everybody, but I'm going to kick it off with Lindsay, who is a volunteer here, and she helped me conquer my fear of the milk frother earlier today. So, Lindsay, how has Happy Brew been for you so far since the opening?
It's been really fun. I love volunteering here so far.
Yep. And now you and I got to chat for a little bit between me not breaking the espresso machine, and you really wanted to share with people some of the challenges facing people with spina bifida. Now, your mom is actually the executive director of Spina Bifida Jacksonville. Can you talk to us about some of those resources and why they're important to you?
So basically, Spina Bifida Jacksonville, we help people with spina bifida who has the disability, and we have helped them with the resources like medical issues or just have events to have like a normal experience of life. And basically, you can just find the information at spinabifidofjax.org, and it will tell you all the information there.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Lindsay. Now, that's really key here, and we got to talk about it earlier. Amy, is just making sure that people have a really great working experience. There's an incredibly high, I believe it's 80% of people with intellectual and developmental differences who are not able to be employed or not currently employed, and that's getting to change one cup at a time here at Happy Brew. So, guys, anybody want to chime in here and talk to me about what your experience has been like so far since the grand opening?
Absolutely. I'm Josh. I'm the coffee shop manager. I've worked a lot of service industry jobs in the past, and I feel like finally being at a place where I could really make a difference and help people and give a work opportunity to people who generally haven't been able to get one in the past. It's been really fulfilling and just a great way to pour back into the community. I do feel like I grew up around here, and our community and neighbors, just the locals around here are fantastic. We love seeing them. So many hellos and highs and catching up, updating each other on the holiday season and stuff. It's been really, really wholesome just to be part of it. Our employees, they've made it clear to us that they love having a place where built for them, where they can work and be accepted and just be comfortable. So we're open. You guys got to come by and make yourselves cozy, make yourselves at home.
Now, I'm going to hand it over to Mickey, who gave me the secret recipe for the Happy Brew latte. I think I'm on my second one so far. It's really delicious, and she's the smiling face that you're going to see the second that your order comes in. During our live shot, actually, she had an order come in, and she's like, you need to get this down the line. Hold up my progress here.
Sounds about
So I
right.
appreciate you putting me to work. So, Mickey, I'm going to hand the mic over to you. Talk to me about how this process has been so far.
Well, I think that the process has been fantastic. Feel like I keep mentioning the same things, but I just honestly like how much it's come together. I love being a part of this community. I personally don't have an intellectual disability. I have a physical one, and I just feel like I love having a place where we're all able to come and be ourselves. Everything's accommodated for. We're a great team of people. I feel like I'm in a new family, so it's really nice. I love this place. Yeah.
And you can tell that you do a great job here. Talk to me about just the vibe, how have people responded to the shop so far?
I think people are responding pretty well. I think it's really awesome. I'm a morning person, so I think it's great because I feel like I'm a lot for people who are not morning people, or people who come in are like, oh my gosh, so much energy. So yeah, it's really awesome. Yeah.
I like the morning energy. I feel like she could go head to head with Katie Garner in the morning energy department. So we'll have to bring you in to do weather and see who's more energetic.
Face off.
Okay, now, Jed, I didn't get a chance to meet you yet. I know we got to meet Raymond this morning, but can we pass the mic off to you and tell me how your experience has been so far?
Man, it has been such an honor and a joy to be a part of this team. That's the main thing that I've just really enjoyed about this, and just to get to work with my friends like Raymond and Mickey and Josh and Amy and Lindsay, and it's just been so much fun, and I am so happy to be a part of this, and it's unlike any job I've ever had, and it doesn't feel like work. It's like I loved what you were saying, Mickey, about how it's like a new family. It really does feel like that. And yeah, and with the customers who come into it, it's just so joyful. that's the main thing I've noticed. But yeah.
And that's what's so important. I think we go through enough of the tough stuff. I mean, just with the world being what it is, and I think especially for people who might feel a little different in the world sometimes, just creating a space where everyone can feel equalized and feel accepted and feel comfortable. I think that's the biggest thing. Amy, I know that we got to talk through some of the building accommodations that are here, but can you run us through those again and really talk about how the fact that they're only accommodations because every building doesn't have them yet, and they really should. So just places where people can feel safe, where they can feel comfortable, where they can have dignity just in the bathroom, like things that we don't think about every single day, but we really should start to.
Yeah. Yeah, one of our favorite things is our board, because on our board are all these people that have put in great thought into every aspect of this. So Sally McKay, who will be starting, she's our occupational therapist, which is really unusual to employ an occupational therapist. So we're looking to bring her on in the new year as an employee that will work not just with every employee, to make sure that all their needs are being met, but also so we can start an internship program. And so you'll see that internship program rolling out in the spring. You'll find different things around here like automatic doors, tables that raise and lower for example, if someone's in a wheelchair and they need a higher table. The bathroom, of course, we've mentioned, that was the number one. We interviewed dozens of families asking what they wanted in a coffee shop, and a bathroom with an adult changing table was the number one request, which we thought was really interesting. So lots of cool aspects all around the coffee shop that you'll find that accommodate all abilities.
Well, that's fantastic. And I'll make sure that you guys know how you can stay connected and support. But before that, I got to chat with Raymond, because you were kind of running me through your duties of the day. So Raymond, can you give me a snapshot at what it looks like for a shift here at Happy Brew?
Yes, I do have cleaning. I got people, have better people, tower teamwork, and yeah.
Now, we didn't get to chat with Raymond much earlier because he was on muffin duty. Apparently, the muffins here are great. I've seen somebody every single order make sure they leave with one. Now, Mickey, I want to pass it back over to you, because since you get to see what everyone's ordering, like the journalist in me wants to know like what the top sellers are. So what are you recommending from the menu?
Okay. So, so far what the top sellers are, for my personal favorite is the campfire latte. I drink that every day. And I've seen the blueberry muffin is popular. Also the espresso brownie is popular as well, and our French toast bagel, or all of our bagels really. Yeah.
Now, something cool about the brands here, Amy, I'm going to toss it back to you, is that you have sourced each and every brand, and a lot of them are actually great local favorites that we need to know about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so our pastries are coming from Blueberry. They're just up the street, good friends of ours. But we've also contracted out with Pine Castle, an adult home with intellectual differences, and they will be making some pastries for us in the future. We mentioned Caleb's Cookies earlier in the hour, and he's one of our favorite, also a fan favorite for anybody that's looking for a great cookie. And just all these different aspects that we're looking to, because we want to feature all abilities. So someone might not be able to come in and work, but they might work for another micro company. And so we're excited to feature them, feature the art. Even on our social media page, you'll find people that are posting for us, which is really exciting.
Absolutely. Now, I just kind of want to open it up to the floor, because that's what River City Plus and Unplugged is all about. Anything anybody wants to share just about your first couple weeks here at Happy Brew? Any like funny stories? Because I'm, again, a nosy journalist, so I want the tea.
I don't necessarily have any funny stories. I think I just have like a lot of gratitude for this place and for how I got connected. Actually, Sally McKay and I are really good friends. We go to the same church, so that's kind of how I was able to get connected here. And I just have to say, I've worked in the corporate world and stuff like that. Having a physical disability, sometimes it can be hard, because you do have to have like special accommodations, things like that. You do, living in a world with a disability, you kind of have to find ways where you can live comfortably. So to be able to be here is just, it feels like a family, and it doesn't feel like work, like Jed was saying. It's really nice to have like a breath of fresh air. I feel like I'm able to be myself, and I'm able to really enjoy working here. So that's what I would say.
That's so funny you say it doesn't feel like work, because I feel like we have so many jobs. It's such a big space. There's so much cleaning and work to go around. I don't know how you guys can say it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm putting you through the ringer.
Yeah.
No, I love to hear it.
Oh, sure.
I have a physical disability called spina bifida, and a lot of spina bifida adults do not get work experience or just a chance to have a job. Even though I'm volunteering, it feels like I'm actually like every day working, and that's a really great experience for me.
I love that you said that. You know, she mentioned actually right before we came on live, and she said, you know, well, I am volunteering, and I said, wait a minute, volunteers still work. You know, wait a minute. So I really love that you shared that. Now, I have to say, I'm trying not to get a little bit emotional here because Mickey, when you mentioned that, you know, you get to feel like you're yourself here, and you didn't always necessarily feel that in the corporate world. Why do you think we haven't gotten there yet? Because we do have people that are so gifted in so many ways, and you know, like you said, like you know, your challenge might be single faceted, but somehow that still kept you from opportunities that you wanted in the corporate world, and now you're here, and that's completely changed. Like, what do you want to say to businesses that want to get there but haven't arrived at that fully accommodated workspace yet?
Yeah, I'd love to address that because what I felt like when I started this is you don't know there's a need until it's presented to you. And so I feel like this is a great opportunity. Thank you for coming so that we can present it out there. Everybody that came in to work on this building, we had incredible donors. And every time I asked them, would you be willing to hire someone that had a developmental or intellectual difference that might be able, you might job carve, that's a big word, carving out a job for them that they could do. So they might not be able to do what you have listed as the employment, but yet, for example, at the news station, you might have a job you could carve out. So it's a really exciting opportunity to tell others about what the needs are, and once you know, then you can meet them.
Do you think there's an opportunity? Do you think there's an opportunity for maybe, you know, I know you guys got a lot on your plate for 2024, but is there an opportunity for job placement if people want to connect with you and learn more about how to carve out a job for someone in their workspace?
Absolutely. I think a big part of our work culture is that we want to train and equip employees so that they could work at a different coffee shop or work at a different job and have some job experience, like be able to be part of a work culture and like learn the ropes and kind of get used to working and being on payroll and everything so that they could, you know, use those skills for a variety of different jobs and things and hopefully for the rest of their life. So I think we'll be training all year round, every year. I think we'll constantly be looking for new employees and interns, volunteers to help out and learn. We've had, you know, disability training resources put together so that like, even for me, who's volunteered since I was a teenager with people with disabilities, like it's great to actually have written down like occupational therapy tips and little tricks and things like that, just good language to use, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of a lot of the knowledge that we're trying to give back to the community.
Yeah, absolutely. Jed, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, I think I would like to just shout out John and Amy Franks because I feel like there's many people and businesses that really have a heart to incorporate ways for more people to get involved and to make ways, like you guys were saying, to carve out jobs for people that might not be able to do normal jobs. But I think the main challenge that people face is actually making that dream a reality. And John and Amy Franks have just put in the work, man. It's been incredible to see Happy Brew, especially the building, come together in such a short amount of time, and everything, all the pieces just fit into place. And it's a large, almost completely due to Amy and John, and they really, I don't know how they did it, but it's amazing.
Applause, Happy Brew applause, yay!
Yes, for real. And our incredible board. I feel like the difference really is that we're coming from a place of compassion. Like John and Amy have been a huge inspiration for that, and a lot of our other board, of like our other directors, I mean. But I feel like the difference between us and most other offices or businesses or jobs is that like we really are here for the employees. Like we're here to do everything we can for them. Like we're just full of grace and compassion, and we're willing to help.
Awesome. Okay, well, before we go, I'm going to have everybody go down the line and give you their recommendations on what you should order, and then Amy's going to tell us how you can help, how you can support, and exactly how you can get here. All right, Meg, start us off.
Okay. So my personal favorite is the campfire latte, and I love the blueberry muffin. That's my favorite.
I personally love the iced tea, and if you put a little bit of brown sugar in it.
My new favorite is the Happy Brew latte because I love the brown sugar and the cinnamon.
Cappuccino, all the way, plain, no sugar.
Cheers. Raymond, what's your
What's
favorite?
your favorite?
like um like um ice mochas. Yeah, they're really good. Yeah.
That's a good answer. For me, I gotta go with a shot of espresso. We have this delicious single origin Honduran espresso, and the espresso brownie to go with it. It's just perfect. A little bit of bitterness and the sweetness, and our pastries and desserts are very large. It's a lot of calories. It's perfect.
And I really like the campfire latte as well, and Della's Delights ice cream we have here. It's really good. Soft serve.
The soft serve is a winner.
All right, guys, so we're going to close it out here at River City Plus. But before you go, Amy, how can we support you? How can we follow? Where should we go?
Yeah. So you can go to our website, happybrew.org. You'll find all kinds of great resources there. We're actually rolling out our volunteer program. It'll start in January, so there'll be lots of great resources there as well. So we want you to check the website, keep going back after the holidays, and find ways that you can get involved to volunteer.
Absolutely. All right, guys, so make sure you come here, get yourself a campfire latte, get you a fancy espresso, ice cream, whatever you want. It's here, brewing up so many possibilities. Back to you guys.